Meet Louis. He is an inventor. Louis never knew his parents. He lives in an orphanage, where none of the kids have parents. Today he is showing a new invention. Maybe the man and woman will like it and want to adopt him. But the invention splatters goop, and the couple runs away. Sometimes Louis is sad. Will he ever find a family? Up on the roof of the orphanage, Louis has time to think. He wonders what his mother was like. Then Louis gets an idea. He will invent a memory scanner to help people remember things. I will remember my mom and find her. We will be a family, he thinks. Louis stays up all night to work on his memory scanner. Now he can bring it to the science fair. At the busy science fair, Louis sets up the memory scanner. Louis really wants it to work. Then he will remember his mom and have a family of his own. But then something strange happens. A boy named Wilbur appears and says, "I am a special agent from the future." "I don't believe you," says Louis. Louis thinks that Wilbur is crazy. Then the memory scanner falls apart. The science fair is ruined, and so is Louis's dream of being a great inventor and finding a family. Wilbur follows Louis up to the roof. Louis throws away his invention plans. At first Wilbur hides, but then he sees that Louis is upset. "Don't give up," he tells Louis. Louis will not listen to him. So Wilbur does something to make Louis listen. He pushes Louis off the roof. But Louis lands in the air. What is holding him up? It is an invisible time machine. Wilbur takes Louis to the future in the time machine. The boys see flying cars and moving sidewalks. "This was all invented by one man," says Wilbur. "He is called the founder of the future. Lots of his inventions failed, too, but he never gave up," says Wilbur. Wilbur gives Louis a hat to cover his old-style hair. That way, no one will know he is from the past. Louis decides to explore Wilbur's house. He gets caught in a travel tube. Gust of wind carries him along a curvy, clear tube. It is scary. Wilbur's mom, Franny, invites Louis to dinner. It is the strangest and best dinner Louis has ever had. Uncle Gaston starts a food fight, and the whole family joins in. Louis would love to belong to a family like this. The Robinsons like Louis, too. "Do you want to be a Robinson?" they ask Louis. "Yes," Louis says. But Wilbur says, no. Wilbur has to stop his family from making a mistake. He shows everyone Louis's hair. Now they know he is from the past. Louis's haircut makes him look just like Wilbur's dad, Cornelius. In fact, Louis will grow up to be Cornelius Robinson in the future. "You can't stay in the future," Franny tells Louis. Louis has to go back to the past. So he doesn't mess up the future. He has to grow up to be Cornelius. At last, Louis meets Wilbur's dad. He is the same person as Louis, only all grown up. Franny is angry with Wilbur, because he brought Louis from the past. Now Cornelius knows what happened. Louis must return to the past. Fast. But first, Louis goes on a tour of Cornelius's laboratory. It is filled with great inventions. Cornelius shows off his favorite one. It is the memory scanner. It really did work. Louis exclaims, he has to get back to the science fair. So he can fix it. Louis returns to the science fair and repairs his memory scanner. One of the judges tries it out. She remembers her wedding, and it shows up on the monitor. The memory scanner works. The judge is named Lucille. She will be grandma in the future. She is married to Bud Robinson. He will be grandpa in the future. Lucille and Bud adopt Louis and change his name to Cornelius. Now Cornelius can grow up to be Wilbur's dad. Bud and Lucille will be grandma and grandpa. Louis has finally found a family of his own.